Sorry about that, ladies and gents. Had some technical difficulties if you were listening in to the last episode. But anyway, good morning to you again. If you hadn't been listening to the last episode that I just deleted, good morning to you again, or good afternoon, or good night, wherever you are. This is the Actors Area. Thank you for joining me. I'm your host, Sean Grant. We're talking about the power of decision. And I was getting into the idea of how great of power we have, how, as actors and actresses, dynamic we can be when we decide to set a goal and set goals on a regular basis. You know, what I used to do is I used to set like these goals yearly or every 6 months or something like that. And I could never really gauge how I was doing. What was interesting is I would look back and realize at some point I had accomplished them, but I had forgot about the goals. Truth of the matter is there's nothing cooler than setting a goal and then watching it, watching yourself achieve it, watching yourself allow that thing to come into your life. The thing is we also want to set goals that allow us to grow also, because it's in the growth that we find the most joy, the most fulfillment, and the most happiness. But as an actor and actress, even within our acting, within our auditioning, we always talk about the power of choice, making a choice, making bold choices. Now it's about making bold and powerful decisions. I was saying before, when you make a decision, when you decide and you powerfully decide, the universe opens its arms and says, thank you for giving me clarity. I can now offer you whatever it is that I can now offer it, not whatever it is, but I can offer you the thing that you desire or something greater. And that's a really important step for us as actors, as performers, to implement into our lives. So how do we do that? Well, the first thing we got to do is get really clear on what we desire from this year, you know? And so for me, I really decided that I want more acting out of this year. Like I've kind of gotten to the habit of doing a lot of coaching, still some acting here and there, which has been fun, but I love acting and I love creating a story, creating a new world on things within a new environment. I just love the idea of doing that. And I've decided with clarity that I am going to do this more so in 2019. So I've stepped back a bit from the coaching aspect of things and from writing about how to help actors. And I'm taking all my resources and pulling them together, and I'm deciding to help myself to accomplish the goal that I want. So this goal is something that I've set maybe a few weeks to a month ago. And once it's done, then I'll revamp it and set another goal. And so what I've realized is that by setting that goal, booking a network television show or a feature film or a supporting role or a lead, what I've discovered and found is that I've gotten more power. Yes, like we talked about, I've gotten more clarity. I've gotten more assurance. I feel better. I feel greater about who I am as an actor, as a person, now that I know I'm moving towards something. Can you imagine saying you're going on vacation and you go to set the GPS, but you don't have a destination? That's kind of what not setting a goal is like, you know? Like you should set a goal. Today is February 24th or 25th rather, 2019. So I'm going to set a goal from 1 month from now to book a supporting role in a feature film, short film, TV series, miniseries, whatever it is. Just be specific, set that goal, work towards that goal, keep your eyes open for things that could make this goal happen, and go from there. And another great thing is to put it somewhere where you can see where you can be reminded of that goal that you're moving towards. It makes everything so much clearer. Keep that analogy in your mind. Not setting a goal is like planning to go on vacation but not having a destination. Like, think about that. I just thought about what that would entail if I decided to pack up all my bags, pay for a sitter, get everything that I needed, and I said I'm going on vacation, but I hadn't decided where I'm going yet. So when you look at it like that, it's like, okay, I need to be moving towards something. What is that thing? What's that thing that's going to stretch me enough, but not overwhelm me or discourage me, that I can put in place that's going to help my acting career, that's going to help me to rise higher and continue to build upon that. I'll give you an idea, though. Look at what you've done already. Look at what you've accomplished in 2018. What about 2018 that you didn't like? What about 2018 that you think that you can do better on? What if your goal is to have more auditions, to experience more auditions? And, initially, I think if I just want to audition, I can go to any of these sites and submit and find auditions and get the feeling of being more in the room. So when the job that comes along that I really do want, I'm ready for it because I've worked my auditioning muscle. What if my goal is to find a new teacher to work with or find an acting mastermind group? See, these are really cool. They hadn't been around for a while. Usually it was just a bunch of friends getting together, kind of kicking it and stuff. But now we got actor and actresses mastermind groups where people get together and hold themselves accountable. They set goals together, hold themselves accountable to accomplish the goals that they set out. So all you have to do is be specific. Think about what it is you want from right now from your career. Think about, what do I want from my career right now? And that could be just to book something on set and to be paid for it, period. Or it could be to book a lead, book a lead in a pilot, book a lead in a feature film, book a lead in a web series, book a supporting role, book a principal role. Whatever it is, be specific and make sure that it resonates with you when you set that goal. Once you set that goal, actually write it on an index card. Write it on an index card and keep it with you. Because if you can see it, that means that your mind is always going to figure out ideas to work towards it whenever you can see it. It's all about seeing the things that we desire, because that's how the mind works. It's like a computer. You give it a download, you give it a command, and it goes after it. It starts to upload or download it, And our brains work the exact same way, which is absolutely phenomenal, because you can give your mind anything and it will go after, it will do its best to figure out how to make it to come to pass. And then, last but not least, comes the power of decision. The power of decision. Guys, watching the Oscars last night, you see a group of performers that have decided that this is going to be their life, decided that they're going to succeed, have decided within their mind, whether consciously or unconsciously, that this is what they're going to do and nothing is going to get in their way or stop them. And that's what you see. Some of the best actors and actresses and performers in the entire world together celebrating the idea that they adopted within their minds and hearts. And it comes from a power of decision, and that's all you have to do. That's all you got to do is make a decision. Make a decision, make it firmly, write it down, keep it close to you, and you will see those goals come to pass. Doesn't matter how big they are, doesn't matter how small they are. Set something. Start small if you need to, and work your way from there. Guys, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care. Talk soon. Bye-bye.